Veikila. It sounds like tequila. Hello, Justin. I think I did a conference call with you.
I think so. How are you?
So you can call me tequila with a V in front. So our network is the Pacific Energy and Gender Network. We are located in the Pacific Islands. That's a map of the Pacific Islands. We're very little, tiny islands that range from 20,000 people to about 3 million. So we are culturally diverse, Polynesians, Melanesians, and Micronesians. And we also have US territories and also French territories. The Pacific Energy and Gender Network, called PEG, was established in 2005 through a regional workshop in Fiji. The goal is to have gender equity in all aspects of energy development, and our core members are the energy officials from each of the Pacific Island countries. There are 17 countries that we currently serve, and most of the energy officials are members, also include the individuals and also organizations and NGOs that are interested in energy. Our secretariat used to be with the SOPAC, which was a regional organization, now part of the Secretariat of the Pacific Community, which is a regional organization in the Pacific, for those of you that know the Pacific. So our past activities since 2005, we have a discussion group for networking, and also we have a PEG database, and we do collaborations with ENERGIA, CTA, and UNDP, mainly with translations of pamphlets and posters, capacity building, and awareness raising materials such as DVDs, pamphlets and posters that are translated in different languages, and we have a lot of different languages in the Pacific. Our current activities, we have a PEG website and also expanded network with microfinancing institutions. We have newsletters that we do once a year, and our fundraising activities. Our current activities is really to implement the PEG Strategic Action Plan for 2009 to 2014. Why gender and energy? For us, energy is a sector that is known in the Pacific as a technology sector. And gender mainstreaming is important in most of our energy projects. And it is also important to integrate gender into project planning and implementation, because some of the reports, especially with the biofuels, we use coconut oil as part of our biofuels to do projects. And some of these projects have failed because of not much community consultation, and also not including gender aspects into the project. The challenges that we have weak monitoring evaluation processes. Sometimes we have limited capacity and capability. Weak partnerships, as you know, that we are based at a regional organization, so we cover a lot of the countries because most of our members are also working with the Secretariat of the Pacific Community, and they are working on the energy sector. So sometimes there's lack of coordination, so we do a lot of conference call on the regional level, and also at the national level we have the NGOs to help us. We also have limited financial opportunities and funding, so sometimes we piggyback onto the regional organization, because recently, like the Secretariat of the Pacific Community had 15 million US funding from the European Union. So we piggyback on those kind of funds because our secretariat is with the SPC. Also, the community sometimes are unwilling to involve women, and sometimes the women are also reluctant to get involved in the energy project. So there are a lot of cultural barriers that we have to overcome in order to be able to include gender into the energy sector. With the opportunities, we have the strategic action plan, as I've already mentioned. Also, we are a member of ENERGIA, and ENERGIA has helped us with our training manuals, which is also translated into different languages. Our awareness raising materials on energy is also translated into different languages. And we also collaborate with development partners like IUCN, WWF, and other donors. The activities in 2009, 2010, continuing to 2011, we had a collaboration workshop with the IUCN and ENERGIA, and also on gender mainstreaming in one of the IUCN energy projects. And this was implemented in 5 countries: Palau, Samoa, Tonga, Tuvalu, and Vanuatu. And these were gender action plans were integrated into the projects. We also train and do capacity building for these projects. The way forward is to implement the PEG Strategic Action Plan for 2009 and 2014, promote gender mainstreaming through workshops in countries, and also continue with the sharing of information through our discussion group where people can post. It's like Google group. We also seek funding. We hope to seek funding for gender training, and also develop collaboration more with our development partners and also within countries, like, for example, the Gender Climate Change Coalition, which is the member of the Gender Climate Change Alliance. We're also trying to partner to conduct workshops in countries. Just a picture of a heart with a coconut tree. You can tell that coconut trees are important in the Pacific. That's a solar panel. A Tongan woman whose activity, especially in weaving, have been enhanced with the solar lights. They can also weave at night, so they can conduct their social obligation through their mats and also sell for income. This is the group of women from Papua New Guinea receiving their solar panel. And one of the things that we're going to do with our partners is to provide solar lights for children to be able to study at night. And we still think that the key to getting women out of poverty or families out of poverty is through education. And so we're going to help with the solar lights with the help of ENERGIA and also IUCN and SPC to provide solar lights to our children so that they can study and get out of poverty. That's how I got out of poverty, through my education. Thank you.
Wow.